Hola guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. So I saw recently Olive do the My Bookish boxes and Buzzwords tag, and I thought it sounded really fun, and I thought that I would do it myself. So essentially it talks about all the things that really appeal to you in books, things that tick off boxes for you when you're looking for new things to read and things like that. So number one says your go-to genre or favorite type of book. So my go-to genre is, I guess, sort of literary fiction, but more so if it is about or by Latin American authors. That's really my most favorite and the one that I will gravitate towards the most. It's a sort of ongoing project of mine to read more Latin American authors and more Latin American fiction, and so that is really what I try to gravitate towards the most. Retellings that you are drawn to. I'm not really, retellings are not really my thing. I'm not really into fairy tales or mythology or anything like that. I don't know a lot about it, and so retellings of those things are not really things that I gravitate towards. I have, like, I think I have Spinning Silver here, which is a retelling of some sort that I'm kind of excited about, and A Song of Achilles is based on mythology, and I'm excited about that one. But really those are the only two that I can sort of point to that really relate to anything like that. I'm not really into retellings at all. Number three, lifestyles or careers of book characters. So if it's, I guess if it's nonfiction, anything sociology or social sciences related, I will gravitate towards. Something a bit more macabre would be like, I read a book last year about a crime scene cleaner. That was really interesting. I want to read Caitlin Doty's books. She's a mortician. So those are all kind of more macabre things, but really interest me. And with regards to fiction, nothing really, except if I am reading cozy murder mysteries. If I'm reading cozy murder mysteries, then booksellers and librarians are my absolute go for. Really any sort of cozy fiction. If they sell books or they're a librarian, that's my go-to. Number four, places or settings that you're drawn to. Again, anywhere in Latin America. I love obviously Puerto Rico the most. And if I'm reading because of the sort of seasonal thing, like I love to read books during the winter that are set in really cold wintry places, so I'll gravitate towards those settings in those time periods or in those times of the year. Number five, relationships you enjoy reading about. I enjoy reading about daughter-father relationships. I have a very special relationship with my dad, and I love to read about books that have that. Like The Unseen World by Liz Moore was one of my favorite books of last year, and it has a beautiful relationship between the daughter and the father. And also between siblings. I love The Night Circus because of the twins. I love that sort of sibling exploration in books as well. Buzzwords in the title of the book. Anything bookish, I'll pick up. A library of, or blah 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 at the library of whatever, I will pick up. And then in nonfiction, anything Latin America, anything Puerto Rico, anything women, anything LGBT, things like that. Things on book covers that draw you in. I love really graphic, like beautifully designed covers that are have like beautiful graphics on them. Like, let me see. I mean, I can't find anything right now, of course, but I also love sort of minimal ones. Like this one just has two feathers on it, but it's really pretty. I like those as well. Really bright colors. I love teals, I love orange. Nonfiction buzzwords or type of nonfiction you're drawn to. I've been talking about nonfiction throughout this tag, but more type of nonfiction that I'm drawn to. History of Latin America, history of books, history of anything to do with libraries. I'm studying to become a librarian, so that's really kind of things I'm really interested in right now. History to do with women, those types of things. Number 9, medical or physical conditions of characters. I really want to read more books where the characters are on the spectrum. I have my sisters on the spectrum, and I would love to read more books about characters, or also nonfiction written by and about character or individuals who are on the spectrum. Number 10, time of year or time in history or future that you are drawn to. I'm not super into futuristic things. The time of year is definitely fall, winter that I'm most drawn to. And the time in history, I love the 60s and thoughts about it. Yeah. What?
The time of Jesus?
The time of Jesus. Stop. You don't even read about the time of Jesus.
That is false. That is literally half of what I did in college.
In college? Yes, because you had to.
Well, yeah, then I stopped forever. Then I will never go through it again.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Bonus number 1. Any other bookish boxes or buzzwords not already mentioned? I love everything to do with witches, so if it has witches on the title, I will pick it up. I will want to read it. And yeah, anything sort of magical, things like that. If it's high fantasy and it's a female main character, queens, that type of stuff, I'm super into. What bookish boxes or buzzwords do you turn you away from a book? Usually when usually if I see that it's like, it's trying to take on a topic like let's say it's about like a Middle Eastern family, focusing on like a woman in the family, but it's written by like a white man, I'm not gonna pick it up. I don't really care. So those type of things. Usually I try to read own voices type things. But yeah. If you enjoyed this and would like to do it yourself, please feel free. Let me know if you've done it or are going to do it so I can check it out. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. Love you guys very much.